Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, buckle up, because today we're exploring a truly fascinating shift in the automotive world. You know, the days of the mundane, sluggish family grocery getter? Yeah, they're completely dead. In its place, we now have legitimate two-ton supercar rivals. We're going to take a journey into some absolute engineering marvels, looking at the sheer speed and power of the fastest SUVs on the planet for 2026.
Seriously, think about that for a second. What if I told you that a heavy, spacious SUV could outrun a traditional sports car right off the line? It sounds like a total contradiction, right? I mean, for decades, we've had a very specific box we put these vehicles in, but today, we're going to completely challenge that and reconsider the limits of what an SUV is actually capable of doing.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what I'm talking about. The old view is gone. Gone are the days when SUVs were built strictly for hauling the kids and making grocery runs. The new reality? These machines are literal track-melting monsters. Today's SUVs somehow combine luxury, daily practicality, and absolutely breathtaking performance all into one unified package. It's wild.
To truly wrap our heads around this transformation, we are counting down the top 5 fastest SUVs in the world right now. As we go, we'll actually track the massive technological shift that's driving this crazy speed, moving from internal combustion engines over to mind-bending electric power. All right, let's get started.
Okay, let's dive into this. Starting our list at number 5 is the Aston Martin DBX 707. Sitting right alongside our number 4 contender, the Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT. Now, both of these incredible machines rely on a twin-turbo V8. The Aston produces an immense 697 horsepower, while the Porsche pushes out 650. But honestly, the most staggering metric here? They both rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 3.1 seconds. 3.1 seconds! And it's not just straight-line speed either. They corner so flat and grip the road in a way a vehicle of this size simply shouldn't be able to do.
What's really wild is how they actually apply that power on the tarmac. The Aston Martin pushes all the way to 193 mile per hour top speed. But the Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT, it didn't just go fast in a straight line. It literally rewrote existing performance benchmarks for production SUVs on famous racetracks all over the world. It basically brought true sports car dynamics to a high-riding platform.
But hey, if you thought 69 horsepower was impressive, brace yourself, 789 horsepower. That colossal figure belongs to the absolute beast claiming our number 3 spot, the Lamborghini Urus SE. So the crucial point is how it manages to achieve that monstrous output. The Urus SE uses plug-in hybrid performance. By backing up a roaring gas-powered twin-turbo V8 with the instant, snappy torque of an advanced electric motor, it completely erases any hint of turbo lag. This heavy SUV sprints from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 3.4 seconds, pushing all the way to a top speed of 194 miles per hour. It's a total game changer.
And that brings us to the number 2 spot, the Ferrari Purosangue. Now, this vehicle is incredibly special because it's actually Ferrari's first ever 4-door production vehicle. But instead of going the hybrid route like Lamborghini, Ferrari leaned hard into what they know best: pure, unadulterated, naturally aspirated V12 power. They managed to flawlessly blend Ferrari's legendary track performance with everyday, drop-the-kids-at-school practicality.
Now, what's really interesting about this comparison is the sheer contrast in engineering philosophies between these two Italian rivals. On one hand, you have the Lamborghini utilizing complex hybrid tech for 789 horsepower, going head-to-head with Ferrari's screaming 6.5-liter V12, producing 715 horsepower. The Ferrari actually edges out the Lamborghini in acceleration by 1/10 of a second, hitting 100 kilometers per hour in 3.3 seconds, though it tops out just slightly lower at 193 miles per hour. It's high-tech hybrid force going toe-to-toe with old-school displacement.
Okay, so we've seen twin-turbo V8s, we've seen plug-in hybrids, we've seen massive naturally aspirated V12s. But the vehicle that claims the absolute speed crown for 2026, it represents the ultimate technology shift in the entire automotive industry. It completely redefines what is physically possible for an SUV.
Let's move on and see how this builds, because the jump to number 1 is absolutely staggering. While our top gas and hybrid contenders were hovering just under 800 horsepower, the Lotus Eletre R completely shatters the ceiling. This dual-motor, all-electric performance SUV delivers an earth-shattering 905 horsepower, leaving internal combustion completely in the dust.
And, as you'd expect,
That 905 horsepower translates directly to a blazing 0 to 100 km/h time of 2.95 seconds, under 3 seconds. It makes the Lotus one of the quickest production SUVs ever built, proving once and for all that electric SUVs can absolutely compete with and even outperform traditional supercars in sheer off-the-line acceleration.
Now, before we wrap up, we definitely have to acknowledge the wider landscape here. The competition out there is fierce. We've got incredible machines like the BMW XM Label, Audi's RSQ8 Performance, the Tesla Model X Plaid, the Mercedes-AMG GLE 63S, and of course, the Dodge Durango SRT Hellcat. They all deliver staggering road performance while somehow still maintaining the comfort and capability you'd expect from an SUV.
So what does this all mean? Why have performance SUVs exploded in popularity like this? Well, it's because they offer modern drivers the absolute perfect blend. You get the spacious interiors you need for daily life, you get cutting-edge tech, you get the all-weather safety and grip of all-wheel drive, and now, you get supercar-level acceleration. It's the whole shebang for drivers who want that ultimate speed rush without sacrificing an ounce of everyday usability.
To sum it all up, performance SUVs have permanently changed the automotive world. Whether they're powered by the classic roar of a V8 engine, the legendary wail of a V12, or the silent, cutting-edge thrust of electric dual motors, the core takeaway is crystal clear. The traditional family SUV has officially transformed into a true speed machine.
So, I'll leave you with this question to chew on. Which engineering philosophy would you choose? Do you crave the traditional roar of internal combustion, the balanced compromise of a plug-in hybrid, or the sheer, undeniable, instant speed of all-electric? It is a fascinating time for automotive engineering, and I hope this explainer helped you grasp just how insanely far the SUV has come. Keep exploring, and we'll see you next time.